Everyone, welcome to my kitchen. We are going to be making our starched ghosts today. Here's my starch, here's my doily. I have the recipe here. It was 1 cold cup of water to a saucepan, and we're going to heat it on medium heat with 1 heaping tablespoon of cornstarch. And then once it comes to a boil, we're going to take it off the heat. And then as it's cooling, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of a cold water to it to cool it down. And then we should be able to make our forms. So let's give it a shot, and I'll show you what I'm doing here on the stove as I do it. Okay, so you guys are learning with me. I have no idea what I'm doing. So let's put this on high heat. I'm adding a cup of cold water to that. And we're gonna wait till it boils. I'm wrong. We're just gonna go in and add that heaping teaspoon. Oh, there must be something on this. There's something on the burner. It's fine. We're fine. Oh God. Are you kidding? Okay, we're back. What was on the burner burned off. I'm gonna blame my husband. He was in here cooking last night. Okay, so she said a heaping. All right. So she said we should be stirring this while it's coming to a boil. And I will pick this up so you can see what that looks like. And there we go. And when it starts to boil, I will come on back. Okay, I can tell right now it's really thick and it's starting to boil. All right, so she said not to leave it on there long while it's boiling. So we're going to take it off the heat, and I'm going to add the 1/4 cup of the cold water to help cool it down. And it should thin it out a bit, I would assume, as well. All right. So now the next thing, I think, is we just have to wait till it cools down. And it is still a bit thick, so I will check back. Okay, so it's cooling down. This is what it's looking like. It's quite thick. Not too thick. I think it'll be good. So while that's cooling, we're going to, I think, get ready with the balloons. Set those up while it cools down, and then get the doilies ready, and I'll cut back when it's time to start adding the fabric to the doilies. Okay, so I'm going to blow up the balloons. I think I'm going to set them up in this so that when it's cool enough and the liquid is dripping, it'll just drip in the pan. And then let's get these blown up, and I'll make as many in different sizes and as I have for the doilies. Okay, so let's see. I think it needs to be a little bit smaller. Okay, that's kind of cute. All right. How cute is this pink one going to look? Oh my goodness. I think I might need a bigger pan. I'll get another sheet pan maybe, but you guys get the idea. This pink one I think is going to look really neat. I have a whole bunch of different textures. This one will probably need to be smaller for that, but you get what I'm saying. Look how cool this one is going to be. This is a bigger one. I think this one's going to come out so cool. I can't wait. I actually thinking about it, to get it that it's soaked in completely. It looks like there's like grapes on this. I'm going to have to make more starch. But let's start small and then try out the rest. Okay, so our mixture has cooled down. don't mind my messy corner. This is where I do all my shipping. So, I think I'm gonna start throwing some doilies in here. Let's see, which one should we start with? Let's start with like a kind of smallish one. Which one was this one for? The pink one. I think this is the one that was for the pink. So let's see. Yeah. This is the one I made for the pink. As you can see, I made all different sizes for the different size. Like this one's even smaller. That one's even tinier. For all the different size doilies that I had, or how I thought maybe it would lay better over it. So I'm going to start with this pink one, and let's see how I can get you guys to see what I'm doing. Okay, I think that's kind of good. So you know what? Let's just go for it. Throw it in there. I definitely think I'm going to have to make more. And that's okay, because it really did not take long to get what I needed. Oh, and then she kind of just like flipped it around. I'm going to link, I think her name was Miss Lisa, the nice little lady who has a YouTube channel. I'm going to link her channel in the video so that you guys can see the video I saw. And then she said, wring it out. Yeah, that took up like, I feel like a lot of, no, well, a lot of it rang out, but, oops, sorry. I don't know what you guys are all seeing here. And then she said you have to let it dry overnight, so I'll have to come back. All right. So let's get the balloon. Let's form it on there. Let's see if you guys can see what I'm doing. Oh, come here. There we go. That might be good. All right, let's take these out. It's actually like, I feel like I want to have it like elevated somehow so that it dries like this. Let me see if I could figure out something. I'm learning as I go, but that's basically the idea, because wherever you lay it is where it's going to form. But actually that's okay, I kind of think too, because it's going to be sitting, so you're going to want it to be able to sit well. So I'm going to play with this one a little bit and see what else I can come up with, and then I'll come back. Okay, so this is what I came out with. I reconfigured this one. I blew up a new balloon for another one, and I think this is what we got going here. I think they're going to be so cute. These sizes seem to be the best. This one is handmade, so it was kind of like oddly shaped. So I kind of formed it this way, so it kind of like has like a train. I have no idea how this one is going to turn out. This mammer jammer here got its own its own pan. I think this one's going to turn out awesome. It kind of looks like spider webs. So cool. And then I have one more. I kind of ran out of space. So here's the other one. I have it on a glass dish. Let's see how this one forms. Okay, guys, that's it for now. I have to wait a full 24 hours for it to all to harden and dry, and then I'll come back and check back and show you what they all look like. I'm excited. I'm excited to see. It was actually quite easy, and next time I do it, it'll be even easier. And it was nice to clean up. It wasn't hard. It wasn't sticky, and it didn't like stick to the saucepan. Everything came out absolutely clean in seconds. So it's a nice, clean, easy craft. And I'll check back in 24 hours and let you know how they look.
24 hours later.
It is over the 24 hours to check on these. So let's get in there. And I am quite surprised about what happened with some of them. So just let me show you. This one, completely stiff. Look, stiff, 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 stiff. Perfect. Then we have the big one here, and it is stiff. Up top, I can tell, but on the bottom is still very wet. You can see I can really move that around. Then, okay, we're going to move this tray in. Okay, this one, stiff, wet at the bottom. Look at this one, stiff, wet at the bottom. The balloon is gone. So this is the shape I have. Look at this one. Balloon gone. Still pretty wet at the bottom. This one, same. You can even see the difference in color here. And this one, you can see the balloon just shrinking away. So that is something I did not expect. Now, I was talking to my mom about this, and what I think it has to happen is they need to come off the tray. I think they need to come off and have like air from the bottom. So I have like a cookie tray, like a one you use to cool off cookies when you're baking them. So I think I might move them to something like that, or I'll figure something out. But I mean, it basically worked. So these just think I need a little bit more time. By the time they are done, like the balloons will just have disintegrated. This one's still holding up pretty well. So I'm going to work on that. But I think we'll take this one apart, I guess you can say, together. So let's work on this one. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to try and do this one-handed because I really don't want to get out my tripod. Hi, Willow. All right. I just have it's on a little glass plate. Okay, hold on. All right, let me get this all like separated and I'll be right back. Okay, there we have it. So you can see it's nice and stiff. So let's get, I have a pin, here it is. And let's pop the balloon. Hope it doesn't make a loud noise. It'll scare the cat here. All right, not too bad, not too bad. Oh, it came right off. Look at that. Oh my gosh, look at it. Oh, it is completely formed. Now, I feel like it could be more stiff. Again, very first time doing this, but you know what? I love it. And I thought maybe I would get... Okay, Willow. I would get maybe little pieces of felt, or I have marker, paint marker that I can paint maybe eyes on it or something. Like these are just, this is just too precious. Look at that. Or I could end up just using it as a bowl. No, that's what I'll do. But that one worked. So that's pretty much it. I mean, the other ones will turn out. I just have to let them dry out a little bit more. And I think the way I said, and maybe I'll post some pictures. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and of course here on YouTube. And you'll be able to see like the completed projects of the other ones. So thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for coming along on this crazy journey. All right. Bye.